This is over 15 Helldivers 2 settings you need to change now. Let's go. First, you're going to want to set your compass width and angle to wide. This is going to give you a better sense of your surroundings. As you can see here, short and normal, you can only see one POI on the top of your compass. However, on wide, you can see up to 2 POIs at once. This is going to greatly help in navigating planets and quickly clearing POIs and objectives. Additionally, you should also enable the compass ordinal directions, as this is going to allow it to display northeast, northwest, southeast, and southwest, improving your communication to both your teammates and your own tactical awareness. Boosting your field of view expands your peripheral vision. This is going to help you spot threats more effectively, which is crucial for fast-paced combat. Try the maximum of 90 and see if it works well for you. Pause, I just need a moment of your time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as I'm trying to hit 50,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and leave a comment down below about any tips you'd like to share. Disabling motion blur enhances your visibility, making it easier to track enemies. Though, if you prefer a cinematic touch, feel free to keep it at about 25% or lower. Additionally, turning off depth of field sharpens your overall image and improves performance. But again, just like the previous, if you prefer that cinematic look, feel free to leave it on. Now, you need to set your camera shake to weak or off. Doing so will result in a more stable view during chaotic battles and explosions, which will not only help with your aim, but also allow you to get a clear view of the democracy you're spreading. You need to change weapon view mode to per weapon, as this is going to create for a much better experience, especially when using weapons like the anti-material rifle, which are best used in first person versus third person. I strongly advise you disable VSync and instead cap your frame rate to match your monitor or TV's refresh rate. This will minimize input lag while also maintaining smooth gameplay. Try disabling anti-aliasing for a sharper picture, but lower sharpness to compensate. Alternatively, and my preference is to keep anti-aliasing on and increase your sharpness to the max. You'll need to experiment ultimately and see what feels right for you. Change your reticle visibility from dynamic to visible to ensure that it's always displayed. This will help you land your shots more often, especially when firing from the hip. You should change your reticle color to green. Studies suggest that green crosshairs improve targeting. This is why it's a common choice in competitive esports like Counter-Strike. But ultimately, at the end of the day, pick whichever one works for you. I'd advise turning off subtitles, as it helps improve immersion and reduces visual clutter, keeping your focus on eliminating enemies and spreading democracy. You can hold the reload button to switch weapon functions. So with that said, you're going to want to enable remember weapon functions to avoid resetting your preferences every time you equip a weapon. You can rebind your grenades from throwable to quick throwable. This is going to make it so you can throw your grenades immediately, which will save you and your teammates' lives several times over again. Disable auto climb on sprinting to prevent frustrating moments where you unintentionally climb things like resupply drops instead of grabbing those addictive, precious stims that will save your life. Lastly, you can reduce your HUD size for a clearer, more immersive experience, or alternatively, you can increase it if you have difficulty seeing. I hope these settings helped you, and if you'd like to see more, make sure to check out my 100 tips and tricks video.